Hey guys, Alec here, and welcome back to Scarlet Hollow. This is episode 4, I believe, and it's gonna get more crazy, I believe, than what it has. So, these should be. Okay, yeah, it is. Episode, wait. Continue. I'd like to recap in episode 4. Yeah, let's just recap episode 3. See where we... He's ready to leave. Johnny approaches the far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains to impatiently tapping her foot. Oh, Alec, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I heard about it before Miss Tabitha mentioned it just now. I heard it again. I just want to say that I'm so sorry you caught up in that. You two did right by those kids, though. With a blessing, everyone got out of their situation all right. I gotta remember these voices. This was a wild episode. Morning. Is new blend ready? Of course. Alec, if you'd like to keep Miles company, Dab and I will be just a minute. Oh, excuse me. Wait, you're Alec, aren't you? My name's Bo. I'm Duke's boy. It's a pleasure to meet you. The policeman told me you saw what happened to my daddy. Tabitha stops in front of the small house at the quiet hill off Main Street. The Scarlet's own muscle house out here. We rent them with employees. Just more convenient now. The cousin pulls out the heavy set of keys from their pocket. She picks out one marked to the bright screen tape and unlocks the door. Come on in. Don't worry, it's empty. Hey, this dog. Yep, he's a dog. Just about a series of charts into the walls, historical buildings, Scarlet Hollow was right. Every mayor. I probably wouldn't need to say all this. You know, this dog is the mayor, little stash, his fancy top hat. There's a regal air about him, almost if he knows the persistent authority he's been elected to. I got to go back and talk to them. I'm not talking to you. You're weird. I don't like you. Before you catch up with companies, you're just intercepted by the nervous man with a cross around his neck. Sounds like an old Gretchen the mayor having unresolved issues, wouldn't you say? I'm Pastor Daniel. I'm taking your Alec. Everyone's been buzzing about you. I'm so sorry about your aunt, but I'm sure she's a better place now. If you ever like to discuss your beliefs, my door is always open. Now we're going to you. Maybe it's not what you expected with the tortured artist who spends all this time confined in his studio. Discarded canvases line its edges, while trash and sketches leak out from the piles of corners in the room, hiding that bare cement floor. Ghoulish faces cutting the walls of paint, sneering out the curator. Your mom is so scary. She could be a little intense, kind of overprotective, which I guess it makes sense. Anyway, make yourselves comfortable. You'll have to forgive the mess. I've been distracted lately. I haven't been cleaning much. Okay, here we go. Dinner's always laid out. Dinner roll, spaghetti, and light salad. Kanika actually picks up her food. Sal's nervously talkative. Reese is suddenly quiet and tense. His shoulders tight as his mother perches from the chair next to his. Dr. Kelly, eyes all on you with sharp, fierce gaze. So, we were talking about watching a movie sometime this week. Alec is still in town. We'll have to see how you're feeling. You can handle a movie, Doc. Yeah, but just sit down in the dark. Reese is used to that. She'll be okay. Always overestimating how much you're able to do, Reese. That's why you keep getting sick. If I get sick, so what? It's not like it's ever gonna change. I'm sick every day. I'm not getting better. I don't want to spend the last few minutes of years of my life holed up in a basement alone just because seeing my friends is deemed too strenuous. I'm an adult, for God's sakes. I believe I had to ask permission from my own mom just to have friends over. He stops mid-sentence, widgeted in pain and wrapping himself in the arms. Don't say anything like that. Doing everything I can to try to fix. Silence as Dr. Kelly's eyes shoot open. Peace? Using him to abruptly pulls himself from the table and leaves. She has more sprites than Stella does. It's weird. Hey, you're here sooner than I expected. Hope dinner went okay. Hey, hope we're not too late. Have I missed any creepy paranormal stuff? And then, yep. Whoa. This is what I've seen, and on top of that, the stain. Ah, oui. Stella pulls out the carpet, revealing a hatch. The floor around it is stained and reddish brown. I'm going for it. Meanwhile, yeah, this happened. What would happen if I brought Tabitha with me? Maybe that she'll finally understand. Movement stirs as the figure cloaked in shadows rise to tension. Who are you? Why are you entering my property? Or you have the chance to think another door creaks open in what you thought was the ceiling. There you are. This is quite a maze, isn't it? Absurdly crawling with these miserable little parasites. Bottom feeders. For the sins of the father, either be laid upon the children, or for your years I can hardly live. Coming to the basement, a mound pack of dirt in front of you. Friends are nowhere to be seen, but Wade lurks by the stairwell, as though he's been patiently waiting for you to wake up. There you are. It looks like you're in one piece. So pauses mid-sentence as she notices Wayne in the corner of her eyes. Come with me, dear. Let's get you home. Yeah, this was a close call. I'm sure nothing happens to her. There'll be hell to pay. I'm so sorry, Alec. I don't think I can talk right now. I'll call you, okay? I didn't know she was crying. She hurries off down the road. I'm looking forward to continuing our chat tomorrow once you had some time to rest. You didn't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling into bed. Suddenly, you're just there, buried under your family's musty covers. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. has been put to rest, but disaster still looms over the town of Scarlet Hollow. Still, tonight was a good night, and you fell asleep with a gentle, well-earned smile on your face. Wake up. Open your eyes. It's a new day. Last time she's so far away. You can almost pretend the horrors you witnessed in the angst were nothing but a nightmare, chased away by a harsh morning light. An illusionary shudder just runs down your spine, as overjoyed by a buzz of your phone on the nightstand. You made it home okay? I heard from Stella since last night. How about you? Jackie messages us nothing from Stella. Hey, I'm kind of worried about your head off last night. Text me as soon as you get the chance. Wait for the silent minutes. Use message says undelivered. I haven't heard from her either. It's not good. I think we should try looking for her. Let's meet up in town. So you have your morning plans in order. Oh, the doll moved. Make your way to the closet. There's no denying that the doll moved to the same point you used to visit. Your long dead relative creepy doll is the only thing that's different. Someone wasn't here. You judge by the residue left behind. You're pretty sure you know the culprit. That means he was in your room. But he was there while you were out the previous day. But he entered was left unawares just a few feet away. Interesting. Something to mull out the rest of the day. Might as well take a shower before starting the rest of your day. Step to the guest bathroom and into the shower. It feels good to wash away the grounds against night's haunting. Eventually, you'll have to leave this place to confront the rest of the day. Anytime you think about the clinic, think about the afterlife, think about Sal ran off last night, think about Duke and morning, think about Wayne, whether you're truly alone. What Sal ran off last night. Hope she's just sleeping in. Down here. Down here. You're trying to force to draw yourself off. It's time for you to face your cousin. Fine in the kitchen. Her shoulders hunch in a tight ball of anxiety. They're striking this week of all weeks. Is that there's enough on my plate already? Cousin's posture is surprisingly relaxed for everything that's fallen on her plate lately. She has something up her sleeve to deal with the miners. Which is perfectly reasonable. Eventually, to go off here, it almost doesn't matter how strong the front the miners put on. Just have this battle to lose. There isn't a union in the Scarlet Hollow, which means a proper strike isn't even legal. Cousin do pretty much whatever she wants. She can fire everyone and wait them out, for instance, or pick and choose her targets. Like she told you yesterday, she owns most of the house in town after all. There's a lot of ways she can apply pressure to involve a strike. How you feeling about the strike? Be honest with me. Can I? That kind of honesty has to be earned. Or no? You probably should have seen this coming. Who's to say I didn't? It wasn't a very question if, more the question when. Gave me about to expect them to walk out a few days of my mother's funeral. We waited till her leave was in the ground. Ugh. You ever heard from Stella? Can't get a hold of her. No, but that's not exactly newsworthy. She tends to disappear every now and then. She's tough. She'll be able to take care of herself. Should probably get going, right? Yeah. I've dialed long enough. Stay safe. No more hijinks. Let me know if you get in trouble, okay? I will. Since past year, heavy boots thudding down the hall as she marches to the employees for the rest of the day. Yeah, that's that. Head to town. Head to find the door, check your town below. The sun shines. There they are. They're coming at the daylight now. That one has boobs. The sun shines through the thin layer of clouds, illuminating the path of the watery green light. Glimpse of pale figures dot your periphery. You haven't seen ditchlings in the middle of the day before. They're getting bolder. Oh, hey, Avery. You're surprised, and made their face making way to pass towards you. Hey, I was coming to see you. Be able to get some sleep after everything happened last night. I was up for most of the night, totally wired on adrenaline. I don't know. There's ditchlings everywhere now, even in its daytime. It returns to survey the tree line. I noticed a few on my way up. Kind of funny, now that I get a look at them, the scrunched up little sharpie faces. So, should I be about with these things? I know they're bad omen or something, but like, are they dangerous? Not gonna heat me if I took the wrong turn, right? I.e., just use as a incubator. Not eating, just use it as an incubator. That's probably worse, though. I don't know. They used to be wild animals so far, but I wouldn't be surprised if they start to switch to larger pretty soon. Incubator? So they don't eat people? That's not so bad. I need a couple eggs under my skin. What? That sounds like you would kind of enjoy that experience, not gonna lie. Sounds like you enjoy the experience. Who does enjoy a miracle of life, even its creepy life? Parasitic organisms are just the way to do the same rest of us. You're coming to see me? That's sweet. What can I say? I'm someone who knows what they want. Would have walked up here to call Dawn. I figured I should let you sleep a little less longer. Not too much longer. Because you didn't run off to trouble, not without me. You're cute. Have you heard from anything from Stella? I haven't heard from her. Oh, we don't text much. I haven't checked with Winnie to see if she came in early breakfast or anything. But if you haven't heard from her, that doesn't sound great. Seeing her like that last night was awful. She's usually so inflappable. Are you still feeling chill even after that happened last night? I've been lying when I said last night didn't have an impact. Shit. I kinda feel bruised all over, physically and spiritually, but hey, that's part of life, right? No one makes it to the end completely unscathed. I'm kinda thrilled that my new emotional baggage comes from a ghost instead of some buckled trauma. You and I may have to look for Stella. Will I come? Absolutely. I told Winnie I'll be coming late today, so I've got time. I don't know how much time though. What I saw this morning, there's already a few miners already holed up in there. Must have been used as a home base for a strike. Oh, by the way, the strike's going on. I'm sure you know that though. I imagine to have it told you this morning. How you doing today after last night? I'm great. There's something like possession. I feel like there's more upsides and downsides. These aren't a lot of people out there, so we could say they've been through something like that. It's a pretty cool badge of honor to my luck was heard. Let's head to town. Yeah, good idea. You and Avery start back to town. There's Alani, once again find yourself the main street of Scarlet Hollow. Alec, you made it! And you picked up an Avery along the way. I'll be able to okay, emotionally. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Better after seeing Alec. It's good. I feel like I crashed by a steamroller or something. Joints all out of whack. Totally exhausted. It's super foggy. Mom's been insisting I caught a cold. I wasn't buying it. As of this morning, I've come around. Definitely something beyond exhaustion. Even considering the ridiculous stressful week I've had. I'm not gonna let that stop me from looking for Stella. Is someone manning this general store while we look for Stella? It's you in the general store. Mom can deal. Whoa, did I miss something? Good, Kanika? It's a family drama. I'm sure I gotta have a sick day anyway. I want to infect the entire town with what a cold this is. Instead, I'll just infect both of you. Whoever else comes across while looking for Stella. I think last night just pushed her over the edge. I know I've only known her for a couple of days, but it feels like she's a tendency to run from the difficult emotions. Usually she just changes the subject, but I guess this time she wound up literally running. You're absolutely right. As her friends, we can't let her alone when it's time like this. Oh, plus she go get mobbed by those weird creatures, or worse. Exactly. There's no time for anyone to look off their own. Who knows what kind of weird stuff is out there. After the past couple of nights, I wouldn't be surprised if there were actual Bigfoots in the woods, just waiting to eat any human who wanted to find the civilization. Do Bigfoots thirst for human flesh? Is that kind of common knowledge someone's keen in on? I wouldn't be surprised, is all I'm saying. Okay, let's get started. I don't want to waste any more time. Where to first? Hey, let's go to Stella's house. Good place to start. Maybe she just slept in. That's what I'm hoping. I would have gone already, but I was kind of nervous doing anything by myself today, just in case I ran into another horror beyond the veil or whatever. Bakers out towards Stella's house. Kind of looks anxiously on the door. Creaks open. Uh-oh. The house is quiet. Now, outside, well, a mouthful that you cautious step over the threshold and mute air in the living room. No excitable pug rushes to greet you at the door, and you feel that Stella is no Stella is going to be emerged from the shadows to sleepily greet you. I'm not from around here. Is it normal that people leave their doors open like that? I left my bed shield open on vacation, usually when I'm home, but I've had squirrels take it as an invitation too many times to burst by some of my plants, so even I keep the doors closed. Bad enough they got after everything in the community garden. Oh, coming to garden, but coming to my house and help themselves of my precious sleepy babies. The squirrels with Scarlet are my only true enemies. It's still, but definitely no better than leave our house wide open like this, especially considering the ditch situation. Might as well invite ourselves in, right? Here we go. Take a step forward across the threshold of Stella's house. Everything seems the same. It was almost exactly as you saw the other day. Aside from the corner room dedicated to Gretchen, Stella's house almost feels like a museum. Everything organized was the tiniest you wouldn't expect from someone as rough and tumble as Stella. Only a handful of objects feel like they belong to her. What happened to Stella doesn't look like it happened here. It doesn't look like there was a struggle or anything, unless it happened in another room, or maybe someone or something caught off guard. You didn't have to add the last part. I'm going to forget what you said, then just be thankful this doesn't look like a crime scene. Make your way to the hall to assume it's Stella's dorm. She's not here, though it's a little untidy. The usual sort of tidiness accumulates when someone doesn't often guest in a bedroom. There's a sound of violence. You do notice that her jacket is nowhere in sight. It is in her closet. It wasn't on the coat rack in the room. Stella's jacket is gone. Letterman one. It's on the racket in the room. It's not here. She didn't have it yesterday. But she definitely came home last night. So much a chance she left it somewhere else when we missed it, but yeah, probably came home last night. Assuming she was here, where did she go? Why did she leave? I wonder why she hasn't been able to reach her. It's all. Go on to Stella's computer. I'm not sure why you're sleeping around the computer. Isn't that invasion of privacy? We already broke into her house, right? Well, we know there could be some sort of clue in there, like a note detailing exactly where she is. We didn't break into her house, the door was wide open. Finally back from the computer. Oh, I want the snoop. It's for the best. There's nothing on there that would help us get to the bottom of this. You're probably right. If there could have been some cool secrets, I guess they'll remain secrets for now. I don't think there's any clues here. I don't think so either. This is a room she pretty much the entire time I've known her. The only thing that changed the computers is a lot fancier. Could use a few more houseplants. I put together some trimmings after I found her. Oh, she still has those cork board string things. She loved putting those strings on there. I don't think they actually mean anything. Actually, more decoration anyway. Let's move. Oh, okay. Turn to leave Stella's house. Okay. So she probably came home last night, but she wasn't here now. We don't have any answer when be gone. I thought I was overreacted this morning, but I hope she will be sleeping in. I can't believe she's actually missing. We'll find her. Where to next? I don't think she would go to church. The only place I really think. We should go to the mines. Guess there's a decent chance to find your cousin. I can't say get it, but it's definitely something she would do. You don't see it? Oh, come on. The two of them are such a dynamic, you know? That's a dog-cat situation. Come on, I'll drive us. Follow Kanika to our van. There's a lot before you find ourselves outside the Scarlet mines. There's the protest. There's a small guy that works at an entrance, picking up signs in hand. Is this a strike? They're striking? There's a whole group of them talking at the dinner yesterday. Seems like the collapse was the last straw of some folks. Good for them, but I kind of thought there'd be more to them, you know? I hope it's not weird to talk in the weather in the middle of us. Don't worry, I know these guys. Most of them are down this couple of days a week. They'll be chill. Will they be chill talking to Neba's cousin now? Well, if it isn't... Oh, well, if it isn't the boss's cousin. If I ever had had food us the other day, but work is around fast. And then you see Stella, she's missing. The YouTuber? She's one of them old band of property twisters, right? We haven't seen her, and we've been out here all day, so we know if we come by, she come by. Make sure to keep an eye out. Yeah, they haven't found Stella. Let's just go. That means we don't have to talk to Tabitha? That's fine by me. We did our due diligence here. Come on, our daughter's back in town, so I figure out what to move here. I guess we check on Oscar. You even know what to do. Hope nothing else happens after last night. So brave for sleeping in that house after what we went through. I'd rather not sleep in the woods with a ditch like that has some place that was that haunted. Your mom said it's safe. I'm inclined to believe her. Why would she lie? How would she know that? Magic, probably. But there's only one way to find out. Let's go. I had this one early. That's interesting. Morning light streams through the library in large windows. In the bright day, it's once again a place of comfort. All menace have fled in the wake of Charles Jaw Jr.'s departure. No ghost, thank God. I was not for an encore. Yeah, it's gone, just like your mom said it would be. I guess Oscar must be in the back. You know, that's where I found it from house back. Who's really surprised at how supervised this place is? Sometimes it feels like anyone could just walk in and do whatever they wanted. Like what? Steal books? I mean, they could, right? Not saying they wouldn't would. I'm just saying that people in this town trust each other a lot. It's nice. Let's just go find Oscar. You make your way through the point of antics. It feels strange to be back in the light of the day, as if the events of previous evenings were all just a terrible dream. This hallway really takes me back. It feels like it's only yesterday we were last here. Let's stay unaware our entire lives are about to change forever. It was only yesterday. I know. Kanika knocks at the door. Oh, good morning. It's good to see y'all. Please, come on in. I have no idea I felt asleep over around house last night. Whoops, stand again. I suppose I didn't do too much sleeping. I'll just sat and stared at the hatch all night. Nothing happened. It's the idea something could happen was more than enough to keep me wide awake. What brings you here? Stella's missing since last night. We figured out if anyone's seen her. She hasn't gotten a touch of it. She hasn't gotten in touch with any of you? I'm starting to freak out a little. I really care about her and she's just gone. It's okay, Alec. We're going to find her. That's not good. I haven't seen her since she ran off last night. I feel like this is all my fault. I should have just done better job warning her. Stella was practically banging on your door trying to get evidence of ghost. I don't think you were able to stop her. There's no way you could have known she would have reacted when she found it. I didn't even think she knew how she'd react. Besides, you don't even know how bad... Oh, no, I should probably go. Besides, you didn't even know how bad it was going to get. You blame yourself. You can't blame yourself for everything, man. I know you probably feel like it's a responsibility to make sure everyone around you is okay, but sometimes it's not just going to be possible. For only one guy. Now I'm really starting to worry. It sounds like no one in town has seen her. That doesn't even sound... That doesn't mean something bad happened. But it doesn't mean exactly it's all sunshine and rain roses with her either. Besides, I can't be more helpful, especially after everything y'all have done for us. I know time's on edges right now, but while you're here, I want to let you know that I'm determined to whatever do to help investigate what's happening in our town. I was hoping we could prepare notes. It might be help narrow down where I should start my research. As far as I'm aware, there's nothing paranormal Scar Hollow before very recently. Now we're here, suddenly surrounded by weird goblin creatures and then ones that played by angry ghosts. You think this was an inciting event, right? I do. That's my thought too. I was never like in this hollow before. Something must have happened that kicked all this magic stuff. Maybe stares at you. I mean, it's obvious, right? Things only started when Alec got here. He shoots an area glare. No, we're not throwing Alec under the bus. What? There's nothing wrong with being a magic catalyst. Sure, there's probably nothing wrong with being someone being a magic catalyst, but there's definitely something wrong with saying someone's a magic catalyst. If people get the wrong idea, around a couple of steps away from the whole town decided to shot her, I was gonna drag Alec to the witch hunt on my watch. I like to think grounded days with running people out on the rails. I want to play it safe. Don't worry, it's like I'm running out of town telling everyone Alec magic I get a bunch of terrible disasters into existence. If there's a catalyst of all this, why would be a lost Scarlet finally coming home to Scarlet Hollow? Oh mate, Alec getting to town is the only major event that happened lately. Marlene died over a week ago, and those creatures in the woods were already reproducing by the time she arrived. Not to mention, I started seeing those things at our house before Marlene passed. I never thought I would make it to know exactly what the spirits made itself known. There's a root to all this. Hopefully there's a way to put the genie back in this bottle. I'm gonna do my best to find out what they have similar events and whether there's something special about Scarlet Hollow that might explain what's going on. We'll fill you in a little, we know. So at least I'm some place to start. I think there's something in the clinic. There's a door yesterday and I feel something pulling me towards it. Right, I almost forgot about everything that happened yesterday. You said there was something in the marine Indian mines, right? I see. I'll dig up what I can in the clinic. There's a lot of history there. I won't be surprised by something haunting that place as well. You have a friend that lives there, right? Should we tell him that the places might be bad in his house? That's why he's going sick. It's because the place is terrible for him. That makes so much sense. I didn't put that up till now. Holy shit. Oh, he might be staying. Might want to stay someplace else for now, at least for a few nights and anticipation. Yeah, I could shoot Reese a warning text. I don't know if his mom will let him leave. She's got an iron grip on the poor dude. She even was skeptic than I ever was. Each mentioned the movie night, right? It's perfect cover for our investigation. Who knows if we will fly Dr. Kelly though, right? Oh, after last night, I'm pretty sure she's not gonna let us anywhere near the house. She's the only doctor in town. She can't just ban people from the clinic, right? I don't think so, but hopefully nobody gets sick or hard enough to justify a visit the next couple of days. We're gonna investigate the clinic. I think we're gonna break in. Whoa, that's unexpected coming from you. That's what Selen would do. She's been here for three for three this week. Comes to finding spooky stuff. She's been there for 3 for free when it comes to finding her way to a mortal peril. This is why we have to find her as soon as possible. It shouldn't fall on me to suggest what to do with something dangerous. I'm terrible at selling it. It's not like I don't think we should figure out what's going on here. We need to find cautious what to do next. You don't want anyone to be attacked or possessed by any ghosts, especially to help a friend. I don't know if it's time to play it safe. Just give me a day or two to do research before you do the rash, okay? Whatever. Burning daylight. Let's head out. Let's do it. See you around, Oscar. Let us know what you find. Let us know what you find. I will. So that's Oscar. Any other ideas? That seems like a last resort thing, because that's the only one that's not highlighted. I suppose tea with your mom today. Maybe she'll have some ideas. My mom wanted to talk to you? She's probably going to give you some rocks and bundles of herbs of protection or something. You can humor her. Let's do it. The bells of General Soul chime mockingly as the three of you enter. Kanika, there you are. You're supposed to stay in bed today, remember? And hello, you two. Hope you both come from last night's fiasco. Sorry, Mom. It's just that Stella's missing tonight. Stella can take care of himself. Unlike you, you need bed rest and lots of fluids. You don't need to go running around town spending that coat of yours. Go on, get up to bed. I'll be there in the more tea. thought you had some kind of important thing to talk to Alec about. Fine. I'm really feeling okay. I just wanted to hear what you wanted to say to her. I'd just be doing tea reading. I thought it was a bit bored to tears. Okay, you're right. I'm not feeling well. She really lay down. Hi, Alec. Amelia turns her head towards him without saying another word. I think Kanika has her mom looking out for her. She seems so tired today. And you'll probably find Celis without her. So sorry I had to be a host, Avery, but I was hoping Alec and I could do a reading in private. I'm sure everybody would need help with the diner. Oh, you're right. Totally left her on her own today. What about me? I wouldn't want to mess with your tea vibes. I'm sure those leaves are very particular. Oh, before I go, I did want to ask. Are you a witch? As flat as I am, do you think I am a magical? I'm just an old lady who likes tea and has unusual hobbies. I'm just saying, doing stuff like reading tea leaves are pretty witchy as far as I'm concerned. I won't push it. Oh, just so you know, if you are a witch, you could totally tell us. We'd be cool about it. I'll leave you with your non-supernatural private tea reading. Catch up tomorrow. They make their way in the general store, disappearing down the street in the direction of the diner. Shall we? Someone motions towards the tea room. Follow her to the tea room. Please have a seat. Bring a fresh cup. As you can see, the small table at the edge of the room. It's dark here. Only a silver sunlight is able to filter through the heavy curtains. Supplemented by the bright glow lights of the plant in the corner. The castor bean, an incredibly toxic plant, and a strange for a tea to make a workspace. So pretty though. Hi, Sybil. Sybil joins you at the table, places come in front of you. It was like lighting citrusy, with the undercurrent of decaying earth. The same tea you sampled Avery at the diner Tuesday. This is a special blend. It should help clarify some visions you've been getting. Not helpful to do a reading what you've done. Till then, how about we just chat? You take this tea, sipping it delicately. The such a smell fleeting, quickly replaced with the earthiness to core. You take in a mouthful of dirt. After the adjectives combines it to soothing medical, you find yourself feeling more comfortable, your muscles relaxing the first time in days. So how'd you wind up at Scarlet Hollow? Oh, my family's been in the hills for a long time. That's how I know so much of the local flora. Everything I've learned was handed down from generations of hill folk. There hasn't been a real relatable doctor up here, especially now with the most folks who go for. They have to figure out their own medicine. The other day, you promised me to tell me, what was it? Unsavory tales of my mom's youth. I most certainly did, though I might have been exaggerating a bit of the dramatic effect. I'm prone to do that. In a town this size, you only get to know everybody, no matter what the age difference might be. Vivian was a little younger than me, which I imagined certain older sister instinct about her. Her family wasn't good to her. Arlene was a lot like your grandmother, Enderwin. Just to say, she was a very kind woman. Similar to Tabitha, but more social grace and considerably more hatred for her fellow man. Your mother wasn't shrinking violent either. She was just as stubborn as any other Scarlet, so her family choosing her as a punching bag made her into quite a rebel. I were Perline and my mother raised by Edgerwin, average to their mother. Their entry into this world was violent, I'm afraid. My mother was too young to be pregnant, especially with twins. She died with twins in her stomach. She didn't survive the labor. Yeah. I feel like I know a lot about the women in my family, but what about the men? Do they even exist? I suppose these haven't been very noteworthy since Enderwin took over the mines. Her husband died a long time ago, and to be honest, I don't recall his name. I bet Stuart or something, just as forgettable. From what everything is said, father was some teenage fling that ended on your grandmother. Found out she was pregnant. I'm fairly certain it was similar for Vivian, though she was much older, and I believe, when she was ended it, by skipping town and all. What happened when my mom found out she was pregnant? She came for me to advice. She was distraught. It was like, had a death sentence. Maybe it was the fear of what had happened to her own mother. Maybe it was something else. She seemed so convinced she was in danger. Half that had been born by then, of course, but she was born in a wedlock. I assume your mother's worries had something to do with religion. Though the Scarlets weren't particularly religious as far as I knew. But the way Vivian was that the night she came to me, it stuck in my mind. Always had me wondering what it was about your family that made me panic so much. The thought of having a baby. You know about my grandma? I'm afraid there's so much I can tell you. I think there were two in the generation. The eldest died when the girls were still children. And one never spoke about them, nor did your mother. How old is she? What's with all the mystery and ritual? If you have something to tell me, just come on and say it. I need you to trade leaves first. I have a piece of puzzle, but the tea leaves should give me a full picture. There's the tea. Close your eyes and take another sip, and another. It's delightful. The tea is gone before you know it. A small cup of empty save was left with rehydrated leaves coated at the bottom. Oh, good. Glad you could find a tea palatable enough to drink. It's just good. It's one of my more medical plans. Now on to business. Take a cup where you stared thoughtfully down the sludge. Dear, this doesn't bode well. Just about every morning they can fit at the bottom of the cup. Brass, kettle, hourglass. All these mean death, misery, difficulty. And the hourglass ties all together with definite urgency. It's fair to assume that this ought to do with whatever brought the ditch lines. Something is coming, and whether or not I could stop it, I'm not sure, but we may at least be able to figure out what it is. And it's a central figure here, a cat, an enemy, lurking in plain sight. Enemy. Enemy. I don't know, that's ridiculous. Sybil's helping you, and if it's just the cat, why would she worry about herself? Pick someone else. The cat could be Dr. Kelly. She's been nothing but hostile since I met her. Young Kelly is a very blood woman, bless her soul. It's just puts a great stain on them both. She doesn't mean anything come across her, she does. To anyone. She's not a friend of yours. She's not family. She lacks any closely required to be a cat. So it's a family member. Someone close. The cat could be Wayne. He's my good friend and I trust him. What? Oh, how do you know? You should be talking to him, and not calling you your friend. Regardless how you feel about Wayne, the cat isn't too easily hoodwinked. Not your friend. He's not family. The cat implies a certain level of closeness and intimate deception. Cat could be Tabitha. She's so protective of me. How could it be enemy if she keeps going my way to keep me safe? Interesting. If you're right, and she is the cat, give me some of the ulterior motive to protect you. You'd best be your guard, especially the things she asks you to do. It's clear something bad is coming your way. Let's suppose for a second that you're right. It's possibly connected to your cousin. knowing this could try to counteract whatever she might have planned for you. Our Tabitha said she usually wants to stay put to stop stupid around. It sounds like to me she's trying to keep you from finding something. But you told me last night, those stones, carvings, seals, whatever you want to call them, likely they have something to do with this. Possible Tabitha doesn't want you finding out more about them. Maybe she doesn't even want you to see any more visions about your family has done. I don't know if it's protecting the Scarlet legacy, or there's something even more sinister at play, but any more of them could be vital to protect yourself from her. If he sends any other around town, you think you might be able to find another? Your thoughts drift to the door yesterday. The door seemed to draw you in, urging you deeper into the clinic. You just remembered the tug at you, compelling you to turn to the open and see what's the other side. You can find Stella later. You can find her there. Someone's not seeing her after what's hidden in the clinic. I think I felt him in the clinic. It's good. You find a way inside to cover another stone that could give you a leg up to Tabitha. Especially if you don't let her know what you're up to. You'll just have to be careful to avoid the doctor. Something tells me she won't take too kindly you served her in clinic. If I recall correctly, there's a hill that you can take about like in story, but she never locks any of the doors up there. Just in case that heads up with information, I think that's all I can offer. All this conversation has been illuminating, even if it brought up more questions than giving any clear answers. Thanks. I'll let you know if I find anything. Good to hear it. Hope all goes well. I wish you luck. Hopefully you won't need it. Thank you again for helping an old lady by stopping by for a chat. A small grunt of effort, Sybil gets up at the table. You escort her back to the door. Remember, be careful who you trust in. According to your tea, the cat is ready to pounce. Merely being ready for it may not be enough. Sybil closes the tea room. The bells of the door strangely flat in the stale air, nearly empty general store. I'll chicken Kanika. You're not going anywhere before chicken and Kanika. Make your way upstairs. You knock on Kanika's door. Mom, I don't need more tea. I think I'll just lay down for a while. Can I come in? Oh, hey. Yeah, let me just straighten up. You're a frantic crumpling and clinking yourself at the tides in her room. Okay, come on in. Nika's room. Oh, she's embarrassed. Places up with faded stickers from childhood and line her bookshelves. Boxes of packaged belongings sit in the corners of the room. The terrarium of her desk catches your eye. To anyone else, it might seem empty as you spot the creature lurking within. Spider. I usually don't have people over. Please don't judge me too harshly to stay the place. Marked romance will start romantic arc with a character you're talking to and will lock you out of romantic arcs with other characters. Interesting. I don't have any feelings for her. Why was she... Keep that one up. Keep that one. Packing for something? Most of the stack of the cardboard boxes. It's not my stuff from college. I never really unpacked. You look at ways to unload everything. I feel like I was staying long term, so you pack up eventually. Yes, I did move back a year ago. These boxes have been sitting here unopened for a long time. Any day now, load them into a van and get out of town. Any day now. We still have to find Stella. I'm not going anywhere without you. Where would we go? I can still feel that door in the corner. Like, I think that's where we need to go next. I was hoping to see Reese sometime today. I want to ask him if he knows anything about Stella and, make sure he's okay after having that dinner. Let's do it. There's... Uh-oh. Two of you mark away back at the hallway. Or the stairs, lights on eyes, startling by both of you. There she is.
I thought you were going to get some rest, Kanika. Should I head back to bed? This cold of yours might get worse.
I still have a lot of energy. I don't feel like sitting around. I don't think I need to.
Of course you do. I know you best. You haven't been yourself these past few days. All this right now is very determined to your health.
Knew something was off with you.
Alice and I want to see you healthy. Hold this family together.
Shouldn't get between mother and daughter. Sybil knows her best. Nika's more capable of speaking herself. Why make an eye contact with her mother? You barely know Kanika, and yet you're trying to drive a wedge between he and her family. That sets her heartbeat. She's running adrenaline right now. What to wear sooner than later. She won't be able to help you if that happens tonight. Putting her in danger. Remain silent. Nika sighs. What is going on? I'm sorry, Mom. I know I've been neglected at the general store. I let Mom's run off the other day. That was so irresponsible of me. What happened? Oh, I took the fucking tea, didn't I? And now she's making me warp my fucking brain. Because Booksmart, Key and I were never that personal with this shit.
That's alright, Kanika. You could have gotten hurt, but you didn't. It seems like you learned a valuable lesson from the experience. Now let's get you to bed. You just need another day of recover. Now you can get back all to this town mystery business. I like you, but find a way without her till tomorrow.
Mama's right, Alec. You go on without me. See you later, okay? Or you can add another word. Kanika returns to her room. The eyes carefully watch you as you leave. Mark your way to March Street alone. Make your way up the familiar hill, past the ragged houses, and make your way to Scarlet Hill's residential area. What the fuck happened? Oh shit, that it went way too back. Awesome. Wow. You deserve better than this town will give you. I want to protect you. I don't have to protect you. I can take care of myself. But tells you she's not entirely sure about that. It would be nice to have someone to lean on sometimes. Someone like you, who's been bold and decisive, always speaks her mind. Or mine. You think I was needy or anything. We just met. I'm not exactly the kind of person that falls for people quickly. I only have been dependable in one time. I guess I'll have to be vulnerable for a change. I can be vulnerable with you. This is cute. Reach forward to hold her hand, her in her arms. Body soft against yours. You can feel her heart beat quickly in her chest. Puts her hands across your back and smiles. Her eyes fill with warm joy you haven't seen in your short stay. She smells incredible. Her bleak braids exude a perfume of more coconut and aroma of flowery cucumber wafts from her skin, the scent melting to create a sweet tropical bouquet. After a long moment, you pull away from her hands, slowly letting go of each other as the two of you stare in each other's eyes. Cute. She calls herself, whipping her hair confidently. Wow, can't believe I was able to win you over so fast. As you were too weak to resist the feminine wiles. Now it's too late, you've fallen for me. I feel the dark I truly am inside. Gaze upon my animate figures in despair. Sorry, was I too confident? I'm just super nervous because I like you back. But then it's up because we're getting, better before you leave town. Screw hey, in my room rest of the day. Wherever you headed, I want to come with you. Yeah, max past the amount of time we spent together before we go back to Ohio, right? If we make other plans for later on, I'll be there with you right now. Where we go? I was hoping to see Reese. I wonder if us gets the same thing again. Yeah, it is the same thing, so it doesn't even matter. At the bottom of the hill, you can feel the presence
It's like a magnet has been fixed in your ribcage, gently tugging you forward, guiding you towards what aiming its compulsive frequency. See the hill Sybil was talking about, wrapped around the back of the whole hospital like a stone blanket. Which would take you directly to the second floor and unlock the... Hey, raccoon! Terrence. I'm pretty sure you can make a jump to the second floor, at least with a ready start. You figure up the hill, bend your knees, anticipation, and then you jump. And I tried the door. It's unlocked. The upstairs, the clinic is a discommissioned museum. Old furniture is covered by planes of white sheets. Bare dust coats of the floor. This place I haven't seen used in years. You're in the clinic, feel free to explore as you please, or rather, free to explore as you please. Feel the odd sensation again, nagging to pull whatever it was that wanted you to find it. You're caught by gravity, overwhelming curiosity guiding you around the corner, around the stairs. It's been left ajar, as if invited you enter. Holy shit! You're in the morgue. Alec, what are you doing in the morgue? Am I interrupting something? No, I was just practicing, I guess. Sometimes I just come down here to rehearse. Rehearse, you say? Good one. His words seem distant to you. The target is drawn down here. You almost feel yourself slipping into trance, and your eyes wander to the back of the wall in the morgue. You need to see what's back there. All the pull. Touch the wall. Feels disappointingly solid under your palms. Hey, are you okay? Will reach his hand gently to your shoulder for a moment. The thing on the side of the blank white wall loosens pull on you. Kinda looked possessed there for a second. You good? Make him understand. Why wall? Need to see but wall stand in way. There's some kind of magic shit going on, man. You're telling me I need to get behind that wall. Rises at the back of the wall. You're really serious, aren't you? This is probably a bad idea, but you really need to get in there. Pretty sure there's an emergency axe somewhere upstairs. You need to get the doc out of their hair. Should take 2 seconds. Sounds great. Lead the way. Sweet. Get right back. Strides past you, his long leg swiftly. His arms excited, usual door demeanor replaced with uncharacteristic pep when he's faced with the prospect sneaking around and tearing down walls. Cute. You hear his soft voice filter through the door open waves shut. First is sickly edged, and the fact that he speaks to his mother. Hey, Mom. Coughs gently. Reese, I didn't know you were awake. I still feel like shit, but I think I'd finally try and keep some juice down. Looks like we're out, though. Really? I thought we switch them up. I've got an errand to run to Main Street anyway. I'll pick up some orange juice. And some ginger ale, too. That'll be awesome. Sorry to ask. I know you're probably busy. No problem. Doesn't take long. Don't do anything too strenuous when I'm gone. Just lay in bed until I get back. Thanks, Mom. I'll take it easy. Her footsteps move down the hall. The front door open and closing. It worked. Curiosity grasps his voice, excited to rise in its place. Come on up. We don't have long until she's back. Definitely more relaxed. The extra space between you and the carving has weakened the hold on you. With it, with desperation to claw your way through the wall and unveil it. It's one of those emergency fire exits. It should probably be obvious where it is, though. Not sure where she's keeping it. Shooting around. Try the doctor's office first. Make your way through the doorway in our now vacant office. I don't see an axe in here. He's right.
Curiously glance reveals nothing but stacks of paper and a cabinet of medical supplies. Something that does catches your eye. Some sort of records with your family's name on them. He stops in the doorway, turning to watch you leaf through the documents. Hey, something interesting. Your family's death certificates. Cause of death, sleep apnea. Yeah. Discovered by your daughter, Tabitha Chrysanthemum Scarlet. Officers have been performed. Tabitha's middle name is Chrysanthemum. Wonder who's cursed her with that mouthful. I feel like it's almost like forbidden knowledge. Edward Scarlet, born April 9th, 19. He died February 12, 2003. Age 89, cause of death, heart failure, signed by your granddaughter, Pearline Scarlet. Pretty normal, almost 90. Died from an old person illness. Enoch's death certificate. Born September 9th, 1887. Died August 20th, 1957. Died 69. Nice. Cause of death, fall of cliff. Not nice. This one's a coroner's report attached. August sustained impact injuries. Fractures to the neck and body consistent with a fall of great height. Oh, actually, looks ancient. Quickly whip through the other Scarlets whose names aren't quite as familiar. Theodore Scarlet, born May 24th, 1890, died 1988. Age 28, cause of death crushed in the mine collapse while he not recovered, signed by his brother Enoch Scarlet. That's right, you had a great uncle who died in the collapse. Joseph Scarlet, born in 1914, died on June 7th, 1944. Louis Scarlet, born August 1920, died on June 6, 1944. Died at 20? 24. Both killed at the Normandy in the line of duty. Must have been anyone's brothers. Certification of fatal death. Infant boy, Andrew Charles Scarlet, that's what it was. Delivered April 3rd, 1945, stillbirth, mother, Edward Scarlet. Sorry. Cause of death, complications during birth, no doctor present, home burial. Jesus, that still is the question whether you're related to Charlie. Alexandra Scarlet, born December 12th, 1947, died August 20th, 1957, age 9, missing, presumed dead, signed by Edward Scarlet. She went missing the same day Enoch died in a hiking incident. But they both were probably hiking then. He probably pushed her. She probably pushed him. Maribel Scarlet. I'll just say age 17. Cause of death, complications during childbirth. Signed by your mother, Edward Scarlet. Wow, there's a lot of kids to outlive. Turn around and leave the office. It's time to move on. Medical supply room is probably the best bet. A fire axe seems something that might be useful in a room full of chemicals. It's down the hall. There it is. Looks like it needs a key though. Break the glass. I will not explain why the steel axe after chance to use it. Must be a gear somewhere. He stops to listen to something. Hear it too, but faintly. Sound footsteps outside the clinic. Shit, she's back already. Front door clinic opens, the creak of its antique hinges and going down the chamber hallway. Let's obstruct the hall. Just heading this way. Quick, we gotta hide. I'm not supposed to be here. He opens the closet door and hurriedly mushes you inside. You slip past him, scrunching the smallest space as best you can. He attempts to slide in the front after you. Uh-oh. You make him space. He slip next to you. Closes the door just enough that you can both still monitor the entrance of the supply room. Dr. Kelly. What the fuck? Dr. Kelly flats a bag in tow. She takes something out of the bag and places it on the counter. And then hurries back in the back. Bag resting and makes her way to the down hallway. Better wait a second just in case. Two of you stand. Why am I character want to be flirty with him so bad? This is like the most horny I've seen. Two of you stand in tense silence, both cramped in a suffocating closet, taking shallow breaths as if she could hear you breathing on the other side of the building. The footsteps return. Dr. Kelly make her way towards the entrance place, creaking floorboards broadcasting her location all the way to the hallway just outside your hiding spot. The head swivels suddenly. Close the door to the house. We're in the clear. Let's go. What the fuck is that? Two of you spill at the closet. Jesus quietly starts pulling at the drawer, scanning for keys. Can't help but notice Dr. Kelly on the steel table. A sprig small fairy fruit, castor beans. You've seen them elsewhere in the town, but for life of you can't remember where. Interesting. Why did your mom get castor beans? Yes, found the keys. Those at the ring shoulders while a tip in the head. What's about this beans? Oh, they were the fruit things. He's unlocked the cabinet. I want to see the fire axe. These are axe. I don't know. Never seen them before. I lied in the supply room. Or some kind of medical plant, right? She took it out of the chemist, she said too, though. Think of it. It's not supposed to make medicine. It's not a pharmacist. So it's just storage for other orders she gets from the pharmacist over the river. Why would she bring something like that in here? I want to make him rise on conclusions. Maybe she has some kind of information on it, like right there somewhere. The door over there is locked. Our information on the mysterious liquid fruit. Probably locked the door, right? Good thing I already have the keys. Oh, I locked the door, pulling out the notebook. I didn't even look like anything. This is about me. There's stuff in here that was 12. Like a diary or medical history, or both, I guess. What the hell is this? Is that about another episode? I guess she's referring to one of my rough nights. Here we go. Here's some of the illustrations. I said the strange plant on the countertop. It's those beans you mentioned. She uses them to make my medicine. That's poison, right? When Reese jerk your heads to the sound of the opening door, the doctor is in. Shit, that door was from the house. We gotta run. Reese instructions once again starting at the basement stairs, wanting to pull the stone carving you back to the morgue. Dr. Kelly's voice filters down from above. I was right. We already did have extra juice. It's just the back of the fridge. There's no harm in an extra. What are you doing in the clinic? I thought you to go rest. Oh, I'm just gonna chill in the morgue. I'm a speaker, so if you hear some weird noises, that's just my music. I'll be sure to put some earplugs down to drown out the industry clean you listen to. You know I'm not the biggest fan of you spending time down there. It's not good to be the mental health they hang on the refrigerator for corpses. Do you at least have a blanket this time? Yeah, I'll be fine. It's just a change of scenery. My room feels too claustrophobic right now. Okay, I'll let you know when it's time for dinner. I don't have to do that. I'll gossip with my room later. Sure, whatever you're able to do. Here the door closes. The sound of Bruce descending the stairs to join you for lets it lit room below. Hey. I shouldn't warn you. Something spooky might happen when we break that wall. He smiles. Good. Like I'm missing out lately. I'm asking questions. Time for us to sit outside the wall. Hey, I make the first blow. Sure. I want to get a few after you. I've had some confused and angry feelings I like to work out. You approach the far end of the morgue. Axe practically swinging through the air as you strike the wall. First cut offers a surprising amount of resistance. There's some structure behind it, some wood frame holding it in place, trying to stand between you and what's on the other side. I'm like a moth to a flame. You stagger back to the massive hole in the wall and you mount your effort. Holy shit! Splintered edge frames of the dark passage, seemingly cut deep into the cliff, cold seeping through the forgotten place in the already frigid morgue. Just cost as you take a better look at what lies around the wall. There's the whole hallway back there. Thick, still air leaks from the hole, filling the morgue. Nearby mildew smell like the room is slowly filling with dirt, and with a single graphite room behind it comes with an even stronger compulsion. Step forward. Climb down the hall. Come to the hall. It used to be. Oh wow. This is wild. I had no idea this was here. Entire hospital wing. Rotting away to decades from some flimsy drywall. If I sound distant, sole focus on finding it. Your feet move without prompting, and you stumble down a hallway towards that far wall, barely registering the antique clutter as you stagger past it. Oh, are you okay? You don't respond. You don't bother to retrieve the axe. The wall is rotten. Water nails have gotten eaten away into wood over the course of unknowable years. The planks nearly reduced to sawdust. You tear into it. There it is. Oh. Ikenog, I thought you were going to come. I was worried you'd leave me here forever. They said there's nothing I could do. I'll never use my legs again. Oh, this is the guy that fell, isn't it? Ikenog, what am I going to do? Calm down, Teddy. These doctors don't know what they're talking about. I've been doing my own research, and I found an alternative. Don't have to worry about anything from here on out, I promise. I want to talk to the witch. A witch? But that's nonsense. It's alright. It's all sorted. Taking you home today. Everything will be solved by this time next week. Sybil's the fucking witch. She has to be. Like, it's too obvious for her not to be. Everything goes black. Your vision swarms back into focus. The cell it's 2 seconds to earn it yourself. He carried me all the way there? You're in an unfamiliar bed, which leans against the wall while eyeing you with a concerned curiosity. Hey, I was worried about you slipped in a coma or something. You tore down a wall like a wild animal. Felt some weird carving and you collapsed. I think you might have a seizure. You okay? I had a vision. Like a hallucination? I had those sometimes too. Down while I was a teen. Which weird little things, like my hands would look around my neck. My neck would seem too long. The room would feel smaller. Whatever these visions are, they're making me very suspicious of my family. It's probably a good thing, right? Scarlet's having it seem like there's old money mummies, families, and a ton of secrets. I have to have the hill looks the kind of place on. You see one murder. She tries to stay away from that place. Should probably get going. I need Sal's still missing, and the stones here to stop yelling at me. That might be a little tricky. Doc is a warpath there. Refused to take my medicine, and she's not happy with it. I'm sure you can understand why. There's no way I was going to take anything she gave me. She's been poisoning me for years. Been thinking about what you said at the dinner last night, and I don't see another possibility. It's only been a day since I stopped taking the pills, and I feel great. I went ahead and blocked my door so she can't get down here. Now we just have to wait and get her out. Locked the door? Of course I did, with a chair in front of it. It's never failed me before. Didn't need her coming down here to finish me off. Whatever she might do now, that's her treatment plan has been all these years. But I need to leave. I know you do. What I'm doing is to protect you. Protect both of us. I shouldn't underestimate her. I have these weird memories. I always assumed they were dreams or hallucinations, but now, she tranquilizes on me. A lot of times I've gotten too unruly for her. I don't know how much of those memories I can trust. I'm starting to think I should believe my instincts when it comes to the links is really to keep me under her control. But wait until she's asleep. Then we can at least get out of the basement and we can figure out what to do from there. find a distraction until it's safe to leave. Distraction seems a good idea. Do I tell I'm a little jittery? Maybe it's a lack of poison in my system for the first time in years. Or the fact that my whole perception of reality has been turned on its head. A combo. But obviously take more of it. Today for rich boys to be out of the system. It doesn't feel awful, to be honest. I believe you owe me a showing of Shang-Chi, Death Blood. I believe I do. Please get to the movie set or join you to bed. Let me know if it gets too much for you. I'm not a great judge of other people react. Other thing much, but definitely don't feel uncomfortable. This is a slow burn of a movie, but the dread has managed to build a audible in the room. What is with this fucking game want me to be attracted to this dude so much? Maybe it's just how it feels to be down there all the time. What's with the grisly paintings? But with the grisly paintings, the lack of lighting, cinder block walls, and of course the fact that the woman currently is lurking upstairs. I've been playing these teens. I've seen a couple of these director other films. They're all interesting, but this is probably the best introduction to his work. The way it jump comes seemingly unrelated TV show recordings and then wind up trying to back into the narrative adds a level of realism and depth into the world I really find engrossing. It's found footage used to its fullest. I can't believe I was able to do things from here on out. Like watch movies with another person. Talk to people. Ever. You hear the difference in energy now that Reese hasn't wholly doused his poison. It's uncharacteristically chatty. Clearly not used to talking to another person, let alone when he used to energy to carry on a lot of conversation. Poor guy. Stop trying to make me flirt with him! I don't want to flirt with him! I'm glad I have a social life. Also happy to be part of it. He smiles to himself. It's still hard to imagine. Hard to believe, after all these years alone, that's gonna be my reality. And with the screen yells, these portents of doom into the camera, trailing off the word the scream. The plot is really heating up. I love that there are all the distinct sort of vengeances, little pockets of horror that affect a small number of people. And only once you start to see how it fit together, you realize how fundamentally horror about the universe. I miss Stella. I really miss Stella. And I see you back. Then sees you back. Incredible cosmic horror into his sense. This is becoming very animated. It's probably safe to assume he's dealing with a lot of extra adrenaline right now. His entire reality turned into be a lie. So talking over the movie. Talking during the movies is fine. Sorry, I'm talking a lot and I'm just jittery. It's a little terrified to think that she's up there right now. Knock on the window. Alec, don't get any closer to that thing. It's time to go home. That voice. I know that voice. Is that who's been following you around? Then out of the word, Wayne starts pounding at the window. Good luck, freak. The glass is shatterproof. Emily's upstairs, Emily's outside. We're surrounded. We gotta get out of this house. I won't be safe. You won't be safe. Yeah, boy. What do you mean? Wayne's gonna hurt you. He hasn't hurt anyone. See, well, he's furious with me. Get to hear it? I'm not weak anymore. I can fight back. I don't have a coward and fear with the people who want to hurt me. It protects both of us, Alec. Ah, shit, here we go. The whitest shatters. Oh my god. 3 tears to his skin, pity bubbles out of the canvases. Ghoulish figures peeling themselves into more two-dimensional worlds. Maids and yours clawing up the walls. Grab my hand. I'll pull you out. Leave us alone. Holy shit. Now I see why. In search of violence, the changes of a brilliant side Reese finally comes as a manifest. The broken basement windows are sealed off and rain along with it. Ugh. We aren't safe, but I feel strong now. I think I can save us. Stay here. Right back. Just have to deal with the dog. No. These someone's leaving his smears. Try to warn Dr. Kelly. Make your way up to the door, beckoning you to yesterday. All intrigue now washed away. You know what it leads. You know what secrets of stone that lurked in the forgotten basement the clinic has shared with you. Now the clinic holds a new horror. Somewhere beyond the narrow hallway leading to the let's pop at the doctor's office. There's a monster prepared to do something unthinkable. Perhaps the hunter will turn. Doc! You do as he says, duck it out of the way. He shoots. The guns are very loud. They like pop at the projectile leaves the barrel whistling through the air. You turn to see the dart on Reese's chest. He pulls the tranquilizer out of the Britannia's ribs. Heaving heavy breeze as the drug courses through his system. You're going to try harder than that, you bitch. No. How did you? As if you could hope to stop me. Pathetic waste of flesh. While Wang takes another step down the stairs, paint flows between the cracks of the wood. He sees panic pulling in the mob, furious smears to hold his enemies to place. The artist draws away, but the smears continue to down the advancements. Dr. Kelly makes her escape down the hallway. Wayne is to become glued to place the stairs to close up. Shit, this has turned to something else. Run up to and forward, braving outside smears, charging them as best as you can as you try to do where Dr. Kelly went. Our front of you is smothered in paint. Hey! Dr. Kelly's voice cried through the unseen speaker. You, Alec. I'm stuck in the safe room. I can't help if you're able to both of us. What the hell is your son, ma'am? Wish I knew. He was fine until he hit puberty. Everyone said he raising the team was gonna be a bitch, but they don't know how to have it. Wasn't there a story before? Oh my god. There was a story before where oh my god, what's the thing called? It was the Jersey Devil. He's turned into the fucking Jersey Devil. Holy shit. I need you to get to the medical storage room. I'll give you further instructions when you're there. Return back and head back to the medical storage room. I'm here. Great, now listen to me. I need to use a black tape key to get to the cabinet. Bring me the elephant tranquilizers. It's a bottle of Carnifil. Brain tranquilizers. Can't anymore. An intercom system, Doc? Good. You should hear this. Alec, you don't have to do anything she says. I'm not gonna hurt her, buddy. It's just her. If I don't, you and I both know she's gonna shoot me full of elephant tranquilizers. Did you hear that right? And shove me back into down the basement or someplace even worse and keep killing me at the end of the rest of my miserable existence? I feel amazing right now, better than I have in my life. I'm not dangerous. She's just scared because she knows she's finally had to pay what she's taking from me. Do right now. Say nothing. It's okay, Alec. Just get in the cabinet and I'll sort it out. I'm to do what she says. She told me to do as long as I've been alive. Look at where that landed me. Half dead, hull up in the basement. She put me right back where she got away. Hell, she had trouble doing it to her own son. Might be treating her with no knowledge. So just stay out right here while that dude is done. won't be a speck of blood on your hands.
Hi, Wayne.
Enough.
Ray goes out in pain.
Oh my god. What the hell is he doing on my shoulder?
See in the brief distance something going on Wave's sleeve. A flash of pale yellow that's going slowly back into Wayne's clothes.
I'll handle it. Try to get somewhere safe until then.
Two staggered down off down the hallway. Quick, grab the tranquilizer and head to the safe room. Usually says tranquilizer easy to find, marked with a small smart black tape as the match the key, showing the organized woman. Head away to the medical storage room and head back to the hallway where the Dr. Kelly disappeared. As he approached, technically he's over the door open, slowly breaking apart his mask paint, sealing it shut. Hurry! Don't think I keep it open for long. He slipped past the safe room. She shuts the door quickly. The water smears manages to slip on her. Stomps in. Painted viscous splatters across the cement floor. Sounds like Reese and your friend are still fighting. Probably have a few minutes before he gets here. What's the game plan, both short and long term? Well, hopeful full of elephant tranquilizations, I lock him in here. I somehow convince him to see things from my perspective. Then we'll see. Happy ever after. There has to be some other way. It's just gonna make him feel trapped. Sure is. Especially since I have to isolate him even more now he knows he's going on. He's going to hate me. Gotta work with what I've given him ethical dilemma where I've either let my son kill me, him, or kill others, prison for the rest of his life, and force feed him poison to keep him controllable. Or the third option, kill him. I decided which outcome I can live with. Let's talk, Reese. Yeah, I you some questions. Go ahead, I have nothing left to hide. How'd you settle on Richard? The killer gives you a long, hard look. I don't want to talk about that woman. Screw him, mine died tonight, I'll tell you. That's all I have to say about it. Oh, fuck, she has fucking destroyed me. I should not have taken the tea. Shouldn't have taken tea. She's been killing. Oh, fucking knew it. Son of a bitch. She was playing 4D chess with me. And he didn't know what he was. I've been medicating him since he was 12. Only 3 instances like this before, maybe 4, depending on what it counts. This is the worst by far. Doesn't seem to understand at first. He looks different. I just make sure he stay on top of his doses, so he rarely ever does. I've been preparing this for inevitability. He's an adult now. There's only so much I can do to control him. I know what he is. He's a Jersey Devil. What is he? At first I thought he was some kind of werewolf. But if he is, he doesn't fall in some kind of full moon. Shit, he looks like it's weird. It's like examining him fully transformed. Only fascinated to know what happened to him or his body does it. That seems pretty well hell-bent on ripping my throat out, so I guess I have to make a mystery. How'd you know he was dangerous? Well, he wants to murder me, so that's clue number 1. It's not like he's usually a violent kid. He's mostly just sad, but every now and then he butts heads, and usually when this side of him comes out. Imagine if it happens anytime he gets frustrated with anyone. Imagine getting road rage one day, turns a 12-foot tall monster with 1,000,000 teeth, rips somebody apart in the middle of the major metropolitan area. Yeah, he's dangerous. I cannot fix that. What you're doing is difficult, but it's necessary. Glad to see that. Makes you feel less cruel. Hasn't been easy doing all this to him. Wants the best for him. Best for him, for everyone else.
To find out. A little after he hit puberty. Got all his usual changes, and then extra. Thick and tail, sharp teeth, elvish ears. He's a Jersey Devil. I figured he might have some kind of genetic disorder. I've checked in a few specialists, but there was nothing obviously wrong with him. We had an argument when he changed. Then he changed in front of me. It was like nothing like what he is now. There's a couple of inches of facial immobilities, not to be noticeable. Scared, you could see that, and he stopped. I thought it was a one-off, maybe just hallucination. But the second time, it wasn't as subtle. But it's easy. That's why I knew for sure there was something beyond my realm expertise. Was his dad similar? Strange smile killing through his face. I wish I knew. It just kind of happened. Wasn't seeing anyone. I just woke up pregnant. Oh, yeah, Jersey Devil. I knew it was impossible. It sounds. I'm a doctor, for Christ's sakes. Remember these weird dreams, almost like a sleep paralysis episodes. Romantic sleep paralysis episodes. They were kind of sweet. It was just dreams. But then all of a sudden, my period stopped. I got morning sickness. Roughly 9 months later. Peace. While we're at it, any other secrets you're keeping? You have it all. I have no idea how really naive if I said these shit out loud. This is a room. Old x-ray room. Lead walls. After I realized this whole situation was a possibility, I had a door and reinforced with some special no-control locks that I finally come in handy. Dr. Kiddison sent wait for his son to make his way to you. Sound distant breaking glass cut through the silence. I gets out of the safe room. Shit, this might be game time. Kelly opens the door. The two of you stared into the hallway. Ooh. Whoa. That's disgusting. Is this what you were so afraid of? And with the tranquilizers, this is our shot. And the Dr. Kelly tranquilizer darts. And I quickly load them into a gun, lead him to burn all her son. Have you in this together? Thank God. The guy says heavily, staring down the warped figure of her son. I can drag him into the safe room of my own. Meet you in front when I'm done. Turn to the entrance of the clinic. Everything's quiet now. Only shakes of paint where Reese's minions once wore all the cracks in the wood. Hope you understand that leads to the stay between us. I don't care how much you feel like you need to share what just happened to other people. The more people know about this, the more terrible it is for me and for him. I'm worrying well-intentioned escape plans. So guilty. Joined the club. But he was bound to figure out sooner or later. I was glad he was an extra pair of hands around. Could have been a lot worse. I just stand around chatting. I have to get to work. I clean this place before tomorrow. Before I get home. It's dark. I'm sure your cousin's worried about you. At this point, put your arms out for a hug. No offense, but I'm not a hugger. See you later, Alec. Well, I tried. I tried. I had to kick her out. Oh, wait. He kicked her out at the door, calling into dark beyond. I oddly warm compared to the chill of the day. Crickets sing quietly in the sleepy, deepy little neighborhood. What? Everything that happened at the clinic feels almost like a dream. Now that it's over, you realize how little meshes with your understanding of the world. Stella's okay. Time to go home. Don't get far before you're interrupted by jiggling dog tags. Gretchen! Gretchen appears at the door of the road, running as fast as a Gretchen paws can carry her. She seems distressed. She winds and stares at you on the ground, eyes desperate, actually jumping back and forth during the way to lead to her.
Gretchen, where's Stella? Gretchen whispers, trying to drag you towards the woods.
I follow her.
Follow Gretchen. She knows she runs you the whole time. Just constantly looking back. You make sure you're still there. She leads to the dark woods. Oh, she's okay. For long, she trees thin. Find yourself a steep hill by the two-lane road, lined on one side by sheer rock. There, sitting on a log, staring mournfully at this absent, is Stella. Gretchen runs up to her, sits in Stella's lap. Gretchen, you're back. Don't scream like that again. Sitting on the log beside her. Look, how did you... Did Gretchen come get you? Ah, she must think I'm dying or something. So happy that you're okay. Poor thing, I'm fine. Thanks for not being mad. I just want to know what happened. He just talk to me. Stella faces you for a moment, desperate eyes trying to force the words apart of her that would never say out loud. Then she goes back to the road. This is where the accident happened. My parents died at the bend of the road. They were taking me to college. I was lying in the back seat, and it just rained, and the sun was finally coming out. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, poor Stella. Can't help. Oh my god, I feel. Oh my god! Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh. Ugh. Sorry, I know it's a bit of a bummer to talk about. It was awful. Really messed me up in a while. I think I'm still messed up. Those whole years of my life after the incident that felt like it never happened. Every time I try to remember them, it's blank. I have all these videos sitting on my channel and I don't even remember filming. It's scary. At least it hasn't been like that for a while, thank God. I've never talked about this before. Anyone. Reach out for talking to her hands, warm against the cold night air. The skin to the knuckles is soft. Finally, tears against the road. Side eyes meeting yours. The hint of smile creeps with the corners of her mouth. Nipples swimming in the crease. Aww. Hand shifts, her collide palm bending towards. Her grip it tightening. It's strong and comforting. You touch and he feels held. So do you. Till you stare there on the road. I think the accident is probably why I got into ghost hunting. I just wanted to see them again. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, I didn't know whether I could, even I could. I haven't found anything, so I eventually gave up. This night happened. It ran out soon. Maybe happened too. Oh, Stella. If I meant seeing the crash again, or seeing them all messed up and dead, I just want to see them. It's been a whole day, and like they're coming. Man, why are you gonna do this to me? Aww. You carefully place her hand on his shoulder, arm close to you. Feel a chestnut hair against your cheek. She smells a little wee sweaty, a little sweat. Faded her scent of shampoo mingling in her perfume of her skin. It's nice. You take a deep breath, stroking her hair with your thumb, letting her lean into you. Press her head against your shoulder, closing her eyes searingly. Her smile spread to a barely contained grin that chases away the features. Just because they weren't there doesn't mean they don't love you wherever they are. It's a nice thought. I always thought that about what they come after. Whether they're somewhere else or if they just stopped existing. Oh, because they don't have any grudges, so they left and left. I guess we've seen at least some evidence of the afterlife. If that means that there's a good vision too. They're still in the long car ride, listening to Dad's tapes and the place of the back seat for me, and eventually catch up to them. Won't matter. Say goodbye. You always say goodbye now. Says as his silence along a moment, please slow and even. I love you. Don't worry about me. We'll be fine. She's silent again, with her response that never comes. She smiles. A lively glimmer returns to her sad eyes. I kind of felt better. I don't think I realized how much I kind of trapped myself in my own head. Thank you for breaking me out of it. Straightens up, touching her neck. Gretch hops down to her lap, tails tickling to find in that air. Should I head back right? I haven't slept in the day. I don't know. Wait, before you go, just tell you something about what happened today. Oh? Feeling an event that happened as best you can, saying out loud, somehow makes it feel less real, like you're sharing a plot of a horror movie, not something that actually happened to you. God. Guy, poor Dr. Kelly. It just sucks for everyone. Hopefully, his mom can work it down. Just try to visit him tomorrow. Oh, like processing is just one traumatic event is enough for today. This new one's gonna be right into the void. Let's wait until we get the end of the week. Get out of here. Suppose I could ask you to walk me home. I love nothing more. Offer her on her arm. Smile slipping to her broken elbow. She pulls you closer until the skin of your forearm presses against her side. Aw, is this me? Come in. This rate. I was hoping you ask. I'd love to. Stella ushers you inside. A barely contained grin threatens to split an excited smile. Let me just go take a quick shower. Listen, a day for a day, I need soap. Let's just take a minute, then we get cozy. Hell yeah. I already took a shower. I already took a shower. I don't need this. Thing. Sherry's off, leaving you Gretchen in the room. Gretchen immediately curls up in her bed, curling exhausted, a lot way of worrying about Stella. Aww. Or she has her senses having knocked on her. Gretchen growls. Someone at the door. Or summoned the bravery to cross open the door. Alec, not going home for the night. Rocks his head, the stained veil over his face fluttering in the slight breeze outside. The outside of his clothes are streaked with what you first think it might be gore. You realize it's actually paint. The wide claw marks down his shirt. He's still in one piece after the occasion with Reese. Wayne, I was so worried about you. No need to worry. Or managed to catch me off guard with those little tricks of his. He wouldn't stand a chance against me with little tricks like that. I won't keep you long. I know you have a warm bed, a warm body to keep you occupied tonight. I wanted to give you a suggestion for tomorrow. Take advantage of Tabitha's absence of the estate. The burning places won't be forbidden without her around to stop you.
You're exploring. Might be surprised at what you can find. Slowly steps back, shiny eyes fixating on you as he disappears to the dark night beyond the cell's door. Precious growls escalate to barks. Calm down, Gretchen. Aw. Were you just talking to somebody, Alec? Wayne stopped by. Still following you? You sure we're safe? You don't have to worry about him. I'm not sure about that. He did just stop by my house at a very late hour while I was preoccupied. It's not super reassuring. I'm too tired to care too much at this point. I'll collapse in bed with you. Cute. You ever say it right, Gretch? Gretch snarls, yapping furiously. That's right, Gretchen. You're the most fiercest little geriatric pug there is. Let's go to bed before I pass out. Just give me a second to finish drying off. Disappears in the room, so like a brief moment, the door creaks back open. So, you coming in? Cute, I love it. I love this. Walk by the cellar to the bedroom, gently closes the door behind you. Sorry I didn't clean up beforehand. You could think as a authentic Stella experience. She slips past you and lies in bed, dressed in an oversized t-shirt, quick to follow. She warms, still slightly damp in the shower. Skin fresh and flowery. She turns to look at you, smiling at dimples creasing the corners of her mouth. You could kiss me if you wanted to. And why not? Shift closer and closer to her eyes. Magnetic pull and hesitation rolls down your spine, across your skin, and for a moment that seems to last forever. You take a detailed world around you. Burns the scent of her licopus. I know what the word is. Shampoo, and beneath it, the slightest hint of campfire, the comforting heat of soft but calloused hands and against your cheek, the thunder of your heart beating even more quicker than usual. The tension rises and rises, the tone seemingly without peak, and then it breaks. Her lips touch yours, the fresh and minty soft, cool against yours, guided by the gentleness of someone looking to hold on to memory tonight for a long, long time. Pulls you closer, tighter, if you lose over each other. Eventually, the two of you break away and open your eyes, gazing at each other's opposite ends of the pillow. Drift off together, limbs entwined, exhausted and safe and comforted. It might be a new horror, or might not. However you find happens, you'll face it together. Man. Man. That was a lot. You've unlocked car code mower. Oh, hello. Car allows you to select 3 traits at the carriage decoration. You're no longer able to use your traits to avoid consequences of major decisions. This penalty only applies to hardcore runs. So have fun if you dare. This world state in episode 5. That was it. Yeah, I was actually no. I would leave it to surprise. So I knew this all along. Episode 5 is gonna be, it's currently in beta right now. It's like, well, you know, it's not exactly finished, and they're still writing as we speak because the people are also working on Slay the Princess, working on the pristine cut, I remember, and I will do a video on that, don't worry. But with that, for now, this will be the end of I forgot the name already, Scarlet Hollow. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this as much as I have, because I'm having a fucking blast. I love Stella. She's my girl. Alright, bye y'all.